The prince and the princess were about to get married, but they were not in love. The princess loved the brave captain of the guards, and the prince also loved someone else. But just as they had no choice but to marry, a beetle man suddenly broke into the wedding to take the princess away. The king immediately sent soldiers to stop the beetle man, but the prince stopped the soldiers wanting to rescue the princess himself. Then he and the beetle man got into a chaotic fight, and the princess took the chance to run to the door. But when the prince relaxed because of the cheers around him, he was caught by the beetle man. The prince kicked the beetle man out of the door. Just when he felt proud, the beetle man grabbed him and shut the door. When they got away from the crowd, the beetle man hugged the prince and laughed happily. It turned out this was all planned by the princess and the prince to escape the marriage. Then the beetle man carried the princess and the prince and flew away happily. But when the king who came after them saw their backs leaving, he immediately gathered soldiers to chase. Just as the beetle man and the prince were confessing their feelings to each other, an arrow struck the beetle man, and they immediately fell from the sky. When the princess woke up, she saw the king her father raising his sword to kill the beetle man. The princess rushed forward to stop him. When the king stopped attacking, she told him the whole truth. The king looked at his sad daughter and felt very guilty, so he agreed to her request without hesitation. When they returned to the castle, the king held another wedding, but this time it was not the prince and the princess. It was the prince and the little beetle. When the little beetle opened his eyes and saw the prince, he turned into the beetle man and ran to the prince without hesitation. When the priest declared the ceremony complete, they kissed without hesitation, and the prince conjured a bouquet and threw it to the princess. The princess gathered her courage to confess to the captain of the guards, but the captain picked a flower and placed it by her ear instead. From then on they lived happily ever after.